What's up guys, Adam from Lazy Guy DIY, and it has taken me literally 6 months to finish this desk. This is my ultimate home workstation, computer desk, whatever you want to call it. It took me 6 months only because of all the other projects that were coming along, so it would not take you 6 months to build this desk. If you're interested in learning how to do this, leave a message down in the comments because I'm actually not going to do a tutorial on this unless there's a lot of interest. It's made of spalted maple with a slab on top and then walnut as well. If that's the case, then hey, maybe I'll put a tutorial together. But in the meantime, what I want to share with you is all of the cool stuff that goes into my ultimate workstation here. I'm a full-time content creator. I work from home. I do lots of podcasting, live streaming, I do video editing, consulting, all kinds of stuff right here from this computer station. So that's why I'm so happy to have this finally up. Maybe I play a little Minecraft with my kids too. But what I'm going to show you now is all the cool stuff that goes into it. All right, so we're gonna break this down into a couple different sections. So most importantly for me, a lot of things that I do, video editing, that's a huge part. So as I'm creating videos, I need to have a good workstation, I need to have a good monitor, I need to have microphone, all kinds of things that work for that. The other section that I have, I do a lot of podcasting, I do a lot of video streaming, so that means I need to have lighting, I need to have webcam, microphone goes into that as well, speakers go into that as well, so that's all important. And then it comes to all the fun stuff as well. So like monitor, any sort of odds and ends that pull everything together. And so we'll run through those and we'll show you everything in here, and we'll of course show off the desk as well. So for my monitor, I have an LG ultra-wide 34-inch curved monitor. Now, I wasn't sure about a curved monitor at first. I come from an office environment where I had two screens dueling, and when I did that here in my setup at home, I wasn't happy with it just because of the drag between everything else. When I'm doing video editing, this is great. I can have everything even in the center of the screen. I can have two sets off on the side if I need to do anything along those lines, or just go big daddy, big screen right here, and I'm just extremely happy with it. Now that is all on an arm, so I can move it up and down, pull it out, go all over the place. That's from Ergotron. It is for ultra wide monitors as well, and if you're going to have an ultra wide monitor on an arm, you need to have an ultra wide arm, or this thing will just go and crash. All right, let's talk about what I'm using when I'm either doing a video stream, podcasting, or even editing videos. So the base of this whole thing is this whole mic system. That's the Elgato Wave 3, and this is the Pro bundle. So it comes with an arm. This folds up behind my desktop monitor, and then it also has condenser. It has shockproof on there. So basically, if my kids are running through this place, they're bumping through stuff, it's okay, it's not gonna matter, and the mic sounds fantastic. Am I using the mic right now? No, I'm using this mic. But when you hear my voiceovers on the videos, it sounds good. So for webcam, I have the Logitech C930E 1080p webcam. Now, when I got this, the pandemic had just started and there were no webcams to be found anywhere. So I was lucky to find this one. It's worked great for me. Whenever I've been on any sort of video calls or anything else, I can tell right away that I have a higher quality video because some of them are all blurry and crazy and distorted and fisheye. This one has worked great for me. Another thing you'll notice up here is I have a light, and that's from Elgato also. That's their Key Light Air LED. I have a pair of them, but I'm only using one right now. So when I'm camera facing and I have that up there, it's a light that is not too intense, that will light my face up so it doesn't look like I'm in a scary dark room, but also makes my video quality look even better. So I do recommend grabbing some lights when you're doing this and you're doing any on-camera FaceTime from your computer. So for the keyboard and mouse, I want to keep everything from the same ecosystem. This is all from Razer. Now they're a gaming company, but that doesn't mean it's not pretty cool. So I'll show you the special things about the keyboard here in a minute, but this is the Razer Huntsman V2. Now what I do enjoy about this one is the keys. So I have the linear optical keys, and what's great about those is that it's nice and quiet. So as I cycle through here, you can hear me typing on here. Now the big difference is, I'll show you the old keyboard that actually came with this. Now listen to this. Now I'll do the same thing again with the Huntsman with the linear optical keys. Look how nice and quiet that is.
Now for the mouse here, this is the Razer Ultimate Gaming Mouse, and if you notice, the colors are all changing and syncing up here. Now that's part of their Chroma system where you use Synapse, and I'll show you more on that in a second, but what I love about this mouse here, it's super lightweight, it's wireless, it has about 70 hours of battery life, and it comes with a desktop charger here. I didn't want one that came with a battery, just tired of having those die on you, so when I'm not using it, I just drop it on here. I'm good to go. It charges pretty quickly, and then I'm ready to play, edit, do whatever I need to, and man, it looks cool with all these syncing up here. I'll show you more on that here in a second.
So for the whole setup here with Razer, I'm using what's called their Chroma Studio, and it's pretty cool because I can choose and customize pretty much everything. All right, what I'm gonna turn on here is called Fire. This is pretty cool because I get to choose my hot and my cold colors. So as you see, I have a blue and a red, and it's cycling through all these different things on here. So let's get it really rolling. As you see, it'll go all the way through. It'll go from my speakers down the side, all the way through here, through my mouse, and through my speakers over here as well. And I can customize all the different colors on here, which is pretty awesome. You have different things like what's called a wheel. And so this one will just cycle through other colors as well. You can do reactive, so as I press a key on the keyboard, it'll do like a puddle that splashes out. So really awesome. Again, this is from Razer. This is the Huntsman V2, and this has the linear keys, the linear optical keys. Now for the speakers, what I have is the Razer Nomo Chroma speakers. They're for desktops. I have volume and bass control in here, but I can also control it on this keyboard as well. So we'll fire this thing up, see how it sounds. I think they sound great.
Hey, what's up guys, Adam from Lazy Guy DIY, and today we are checking out something new in the shop, and it has to do with dust collection, which is one of my favorite things because...
So what you'll notice is that you get good sound. There's bass built into them. You can also buy an upgraded version that comes with the subwoofer.
So you're probably telling yourself at this point, this is not an Apple computer. What this is actually a custom build out from SkyTech Gaming. And so I went with a gaming PC because I knew that the processing power was pretty great. One thing I was worried about here with this whole case is that it would overheat. So in the back here, I have plexiglass with holes cut out. You also notice on the top here that there's a fan, and that fan goes to a probe that is right there, and that whole thing goes over to an AC Infinity thermostat, and that basically cools the whole thing off. So as I increase the processing power on this, as the heat kicks up and I adjust it here, the fan will actually kick in a little bit more to make sure it doesn't overheat.
A couple other fun things on the desk. This mat right here, it's a merino wool desk mat. It's from Grove Made, nice and soft, doesn't scoot around or anything, and is a great work surface to protect this, because if you look underneath there, it is beautiful spalted maple, and then also I've got these awesome bow ties and everything else on here. So I want to protect this desktop that is amazing and make sure it looks good. One of the other things on here, this is a wireless charger. It's from Carved. Every single one is unique. So this is burl wood and epoxy on here, and it's Mag Connect. I put my phone right on, I'm good to go. One of the last things I want to touch on is this little guy right here. This is from Delta Hub. It's just this little nice soft piece, but it is actually to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome. So this is the Carpio 2.0, and it's just really comfortable. It works well with the merino wool desk protector as well, but if I'm here for long hours, it puts my wrist in a good position so I don't mess it up and end up with carpal tunnel syndrome later on. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed my tour of the Ultimate Workstation. I love this desk. Every time I walk into the room, I'm like, I can't believe I made this. So if you are interested in a tutorial and showing how I built the desk, again, let me know in the comments. That may be something I'll put together. But otherwise, if you have questions about the products or anything that I used in this desk build or in this setup, leave comments, questions as well, and I'm happy to answer them. But hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more stuff on Lazy Guy DIY. Lots of great stuff coming up in the next year. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now, and we'll see you in the next video.